This was a sign that I got from a subscriber a long time ago, and I just never knew the right place to hang it. And I want to hang it because I think it's awesome. And so we're going to put it up here above the door. So this is going to be pretty cool. Cold beer.
Cold beer.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cold Beer Ranch. We're out at the tiny cabin. We must have had some storms roll through here over the last couple of days. Well, I mean, I know it rained its butt off, but y'all know that 12-foot long 4x6 treated board that we put across the creek that's usually over in this area over here. It's gone. And then there used to be a bunch of debris down here that kind of had like a little waterfall area over in here, and it's all gone. Yeah, I mean, we don't see that 4x6 anywhere. We might walk around, because the creek, the creek comes this way and then it kind of horseshoes around and goes back out that way. So we'll try to look to see if we can't see it, but man, there must have been it must have rained here. It got hit really hard, harder than I thought it did. So anyway, it's got a lot to do. Yeah, stand by. We are potentially going to be putting a hole in the wall in here for the stove and piping that up. Got some cinder blocks to elevate that, so we'll be doing that. A bunch of other stuff. So stick around. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Check out the channel. And it's a new year. It's 2021. What is it? January? What is the date?
January 2nd.
2nd? 3rd? Something like that. So we'll see y'all back here in a minute. Enjoy the show.
Cold beer.
Cold beer. I am out of shape. Man, those 80-pound bags of cement, well, they're 80 pounds. And there was 10 of them. So glad I got that done. Actually, we're gonna be dumping that over the front porch, kind of on the ledge as a temporary fix to kind of slow down some of the erosion. I think ultimately we're gonna have to end up building a bulkhead. Let me show y'all. See, there's some of the bags of concrete over here. But I'm gonna be dumping it right off the porch. We've already done some, but just afraid eventually that the creek's gonna start kind of eroding, you know, this way. So I think I'm gonna have to build like a bulkhead and then backfill it with a concrete or something. I don't know. Really, I wanted to put some of these bags in there and kind of create a dam and dam up the creek. Y'all have heard me talk about this, but that's got me a little nervous, man, with that board missing. So I don't know. We might get some footage of that, but ultimately we've got the stove that we need to burn. You can see the corrugated piece of metal back here. That's going to be our backstop for the, you know, for the heat up against the cabin. And then I've got these cinder blocks down here that we're going to use to elevate it. So I'm going to elevate it real quick, kind of see where it's going to go out the cabin, because I've got an idea of how I'm going to make it exit the side of the cabin. And then we need to get it out of here, start a fire in it, and let it burn off all that icky stuff before we actually put it back in here. So let me get the cinder blocks under there and kind of see what it's going to look like.
But first,
Cold beer.
that sound.
All right. We got something right here.
It's wood.
All right, here. Let's get this cinder blocks over there, about in the spot.
Let's lay the bed out and see how far it comes out first.
Go ahead.
I think that was a comment.
Yeah, that was a good comment.
Suggestion.
Camera's rolling.
Good.
You're standing right in front of it.
And I'm drinking beer.
Sure. We'll go that way, or look, this way.
That way.
That way?
Yeah.
That way too, huh? I mean, double up?
I don't know.
I don't either. Alright, that's where the bed's gonna be. So we could probably move it over.
This way a little bit.
Yeah. Why don't we take these
Move it
cinder
out of the way.
blocks?
Sideways?
Yeah, same way. No. Turn it over.
I know that.
Oh. I think two's enough.
I don't know. Too deep, yeah. I don't know about too high.
Well, we're fixing to find out.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That way, if you open it up and the ash comes out, it'll get right there. Well, I got 6. 2 wouldn't have been enough.
Well, we can move that over there. And then put signs around it. Over there? Somewhere?
Put this bed back out there. I think. And like you could put and store logs in here. You know?
Do they all go through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's good. I like it. And you're not bending over as much. You know? And it doesn't take up too much room. It does kind of look like a centerpiece. What do you think?
This can't be a trial and error thing, that's for sure.
No. No, I can't. Hey guys, so we got the cinder blocks in place. I think we're gonna roll with it in that area. It'll probably move right or left a smidge based off of where the center of the 2x4s are, where I got to cut the hole in the wall. To give you an idea of what I'm doing for this area up here, I've got these pieces like this. We'll cut a hole in the wall. We'll mount this on the wall. The double wall pipe will pass through the wall. And then I've got another flange, as you can see here. Another flange on the exterior. And that'll sandwich between the wall on the inside and the wall on the outside. And then I've got this big piece here that'll go up from the 90, which is here. I got a flexible 90 that'll, be mounted on the outside. And then I've got this unistrut here that I'm going to use to fasten to the side of the exterior of the cabin to hold this pipe up, if that all makes sense. A little bit scary, not too happy about having to cut a hole in the side of the cabin, but it is what it is. And then of course we got this corrugated metal that we're going to put behind it as a heat shield. So hopefully I got everything I need. This is going to be crazy, but I think it's going to work. I think it's what we need. Again, it's not a big stove, but we did undo the bed to see the distance between the bed and the stove. So I think it's going to work. First thing we got to do is get this stove outside, get a fire in it, and burn all the ick off of it. And then I can, before I do that though, I'm going to mark where I'm going to do this, and I'll do all this work while Tasha gets the fire burning outside. See y'all back in a minute. I think I probably need to cut it out, this whole area. Let's see here.
Some more.
Get a couple more. Start feeding it little branches.
Just kidding. Check this out.
Okay, yeah, guys, so we got the fire going, or basically Tasha got the fire on the stove going. It's working really good. You can see the paint or the stuff on the stove burning off, and it's got a horrible smell to it. So I'm glad we did this outside first. Let me show you. I mean, that's burning off of the stove, not necessarily smoke. So good thing we did this first. You can see the fire down in there. Yeah, it's got a really bad smell. So Good call to whoever mentioned that in the comments. Thank you. And also, as an update, the piping on this stove is 1/4 inch smaller than what I purchased. So I'm going to be able to make something work, but I got to order more pipe. So I don't know that we're going to get it done today. So we may move on to something else. Anyways. Yeah, right here is where the board used to be. We used to have the 4x6 right here and we used to cross. Remember Dixon jumped from here to there. All right, this thing's been burning for a minute, and you can see the paint peeling up off of it. Let me show you. And it smells bad. Yeah, if you had that in a tent or a tiny house, ugh, it'd run you out of there. I'll open it up and feed it some more wood. Hang on. It's definitely putting out some heat. It's pretty cool.
Pretty much true statement.
Look at this beautiful view out the window.
Are you done yet?
I'm working on it.
Are you done yet?
I'm working on it. All right, guys. Somebody had mentioned fire in the house. Need a fire extinguisher. So I got this First Alert fire extinguisher with a bracket. So I'm gonna mount that right here on the wall by the door. So stand by.